That's a good question. I haven't. I haven't played the game in a little bit. But when I did play it, though, I hadn't made it that far, so I'm not sure if it has Heartstones or anything like that. But it's definitely something to look into, though. I'm definitely gonna research. Yeah, it was the Burbank, California location. It's actually pretty close. It's not attached to the old Kmart, but it's like in the same parking lot and everything. But yeah, that Chuck E. Cheese is still, as of now, up and running. I've been noticing that too, like not just at Barnes Noble, but pretty much any store that has books. Like Target, I'm noticing every location I've been to has like a rack of manga section, and it's just so cool because it's like how popular Asian media is becoming here in the West, and I'm definitely happy for its rising popularity. Thanks. Yeah, it's so cool how like CapCut has all these like templates you can use to pretty much make any kind of a content, even if you want to put yourself in like a video game like Sonic or Mario. It's so cool. Thanks. Yes, that's so true. Yes, I agree with you. Like, and you know, it wasn't just the WB Network or Fox Kids or those programming blocks or anything. It's just it's just pretty much like you know, times have changed and they're continuing to change. And you know, now, you know, with YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram, and not only that, but we also have Netflix and Disney Plus and all those streaming services. It's, you know, the need for like an afternoon, Saturday morning programming block, or really any programming block, really is kind of just, it's just not needed anymore. As cool as it was at that time, you know, but it's definitely much better now as far as like being able to consume content, and on any device too, because back when WB Kids and Kids WB, Fox Kids, and or just those channels in general were around, you pretty much had to watch it like on TV at home, and even if you set your DVR or whatnot, you still had to be at home to watch it. You know, whereas now you can watch anything on your phone, laptop, iPad, tablet, like pretty much anything and anywhere too. So it's definitely but it is true because like I never watch TV anymore. I don't have the need to watch TV anymore because, you know, I have all these platforms to consume content. And but yeah, the and also it's not just network TV either. I mean, like cable TV in general is you know, kind of becoming a thing of the past now too. You know, which is also happening with Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, and yeah, and then I still remember when the WB Network went off the air, and then it became the CW, or with UPN and WB merged, it became the CW. Even though CW now is not doing that well, you know, because of all the above. You know, times are changing, and even though they do have an app and all that stuff, but I don't know. I just prefer like YouTube and TikTok and everything else. But yeah, but it is interesting though, the timeline of how like things always, you know, change and evolve over time. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of a shock. Well, initially it was very shocking when I found out Nickelodeon on Sunset closed. And I think what was more shocking, I mean, it closed back in the late 2017, was there was no like it didn't make, it was like a big, it didn't, you know, go out in the big sensation or what you want to call it. Like, it was kind of like it just closed one day, you know. But I think a big part of it is because, you know, Nickelodeon, I know it's up for debate, but I felt like it peaked in 2011 and it kind of just started to lose popularity after that. Like, I know Disney Channel briefly overtook Nickelodeon as #1 popular kids channel, but also too, as the 2010s went on, cable TV as a whole was kind of on the decline, you know, as social media and streaming services were on the rise. And so looking back, it doesn't surprise me that Nickelodeon Sunset closed. Now what they did do is that they moved everything to the animation studio in Burbank and everything in a more streamlined fashion, so it's kind of still around, but it's not the big deal like it used to be. But yeah, I mean, it is sad. I do agree with you. It is sad, but at the same time, you know, but we always have archive channels though that you know, of old Nickelodeon recordings and stuff from 90s, 2000s, early 2010s, and you know, but Nickelodeon seems to be, from what I've noticed, becoming more of an in name only for like Paramount Plus, like the umbrella company yeah, either Paramount or Viacom. One of the two are the umbrella companies of Nickelodeon, but Nickelodeon is definitely a I can't say that word, of one of the two umbrella companies, and they are becoming an in-name only, though, I've been noticing. But yeah, it's just Nickelodeon, I mean, I just feel like it's becoming a relic of a bygone era, and it was, I mean, definitely a fun era. Like 2000s had a lot of great classics, like iCarly, Drake and Josh, Zoe 101, but we'll always have those memories, though. Congratulations, that's so cool. Yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat 11, it does take up a lot of space on Nintendo Switch, as well as PC, but it's really cool because you have like a gigabytes of card, and you're all good to go with Mortal Kombat 11. Have fun. I agree. I mean, the Steam points are just kind of, I mean, the stuff that they offer is just kind of like, I mean, it's not like bad, but I feel like we could be putting them towards like points for new games. Yes, yeah, seriously. Discounted games with Steam points, that makes so much more sense. I mean, as much as like, I have like so many Steam points. I think I have like close to 100,000, but it's like, I can't use them on anything I want to use them more. I mean, I would definitely get more games on my laptop, but because I can't use them, I just have to wait until they go drastically on sale, which I do. I'll admit it, I do. I wait till it's like, depending on the game, on sale for $20, original price $60, or $3, original price $40. I just, the whole Steam point system is just feels, it's almost like like I don't know what the best thing, like throwing crumbs at us or something, like, hey, here's a little bit of this and that. And I mean, to be honest with you, until I saw that video, I actually completely forgot about it, the Steam points, just because it's just pointless, no pun intended. But I gotta say though, Nintendo Switch, or Nintendo I should say, those points you could actually use towards stuff, so those I definitely pay attention to. Yeah, the Tokyo lifestyle stores, they have a lot of anime, manga related merch that you wouldn't even find like anywhere else at a general department store or anything. At least as of now, and of course every Tokyo lifestyle store location that I've been to like 4, 5 maybe different locations. Of course they all vary by size, and they also carry, they carry like a lot of the same stuff, but they also have different stuff too as well, and I think all that just depends. Like for example, you'll find more I think like Super Mario stuff at one location than you would, or Kirby stuff as well at one location than the other, where the other might have like a little bit of that of Kirby, but not as much as the other store. And then you might find stuff with a lot of My Hero Academia at one location, and then just as equal at the other location, and so it all kind of varies overall. And also too, like the one I went to has a TV that plays old anime on there, but that's been the only location that I've seen that does that. The other ones, at least that I've been to, haven't done it. And speaking of anime stores, there's actually one, I don't know if they're franchise or not, but one called Anime Monster. It's at a mall in Orange County. They got a lot of cool stuff in there too. They are kind of strict on how many people can be there at once and everything. Like a lot of times you have to wait outside. At least the last few times I've been there, and they take in one by one and everything. But they don't really give you a time limit though or anything. They just kind of play by ear. But that one though has a lot of DVD, Blu-ray of anime, I've noticed, and they have a lot of hats as well. But yeah, you'd be surprised at what you'll find at these stores in a good way. That would be actually a pretty good system, actually, for Steam if they ever did something like that. I mean, if they did that, because like I have like 60,000 points, so yeah, I could probably buy a few games with that. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too when I first heard about Steam points, but yeah, that feeling of like getting so excited, like, oh wow, after I rank up these points on my Steam store, I can probably get some games for it. And you see how fast you rank up points, but then it's like that, like, oh wait, I can only get like a few stickers here, digital stickers here and there, and you know, then after that you kind of lose track of the points because, no pun intended, but what's the point, you know? I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, Bed Bath & Beyond, I mean, they've been on the decline for quite a while now. That, yeah, it is, I mean, yeah, the stores are kind of looking not the best. I mean, who knows, maybe they looked much better, you know, at one time, more organized and everything, but, you know, it's kind of like Kmart, you know, near the end, and even Toys R Us, the big brick stores near the end too, you know, like they, you know, when they know, you know, the end is near, they stop caring, because what's the point of caring? And especially when they give discounts at the stores, you know, everybody's gonna rush to get the discounts regardless of if it just looks like, you know, a bunch of merch in a back room or not. But I will say this though, I mean, Bed Bath & Beyond, I mean, they did have some good stuff for a bit, and I mean, I actually never, I mean, I've been to them a few times, but I only went there, like, honestly, when they were closing, and everything, because I was just curious to see what they had. But yeah, I mean, you know, like oh, Pier, what was it, Pier 21, Pier something, that store that closed about a year or two ago, you know, they were having the same issue, you know, where everything was just kind of a mess all over the place, and just kind of, you know, near the end. And so I'm not saying it's always the case or anything, but I have noticed that at Bed Bath & Beyond near the end, I think they're at their final week or something like now. But, you know, Kmart had something similar too. Yeah, the big box stores of Toys R Us were definitely one of a kind, and, you know, unlike Kmart, I definitely enjoyed going to Toys R Us, even during this last couple of years. It was just so cool to, like, go, especially, well, I mostly went to the electronics section and everything, because, like, it was almost like a time capsule of 2000, like they'll have like Nintendo DS games, like actual original Nintendo DS games, still shrink wrapped, brand new. And this was like in 2016, 17, 18, after, you know, everybody had moved on to the 2DS, the 3DS XL, and even though the 3DS, the Switch, it came out around that time, so, you know, the 3DS was, you know, DS line was kind of on its way out. But it was just so cool to, like, just see, like it was almost like a little mini video game history museum and everything. Like, the games I remember would be like New Super Mario Brothers, the one Disney Channel based on the Disney Channel show Sunny with a Chance. I remember that. And then Camp Rock, that was another one for the DS that I remember. And then and I'm not sure if they still sold the Nintendo DS, like the actual system and everything, but I do remember they had the Nintendo 2DS and 2DS XL and the 3DS. They had all those consoles. I don't remember if they had any Nintendo Switches though. Probably not, because Toys R Us was, you know, at the end of its line and everything by that point, so I don't think they did. But the DS, they definitely did. The game is, or contest or whatever that was, by Pizza Hut with Ninja Turtles. It's actually long past. The final day was on the final day of VidCon, and I guess it's to promote the new Ninja Turtle movie, the animated movie coming out later on in the future. I don't remember when it's coming out, but yeah, it was pretty much what they did is that you scanned the thing. I didn't win any pizza or anything, and that was the prize. You won pizza for Pizza Hut. You pretty much play the game after going to the website, and then you go around looking for like hidden sewer covers, and then if you found a sewer cover, you got like a digital thing or something, and then enough digital things, you would I guess somehow you won a pizza. I don't remember quite all the details, but yeah, that's pretty much where you had to do it. But it was it was like a 4-day thing or a 3-day thing at VidCon in Anaheim, California, and it was also within the convention center grounds too as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure a few people might have at least won pizza from Pizza Hut. But yeah, that's actually one place that I have not had pizza from in a decade. Now I think about it.